Good morning and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be using my Mcgrath's Mothership Rose Decadence palette, and it's this pink toned palette with the pink flowers on it. And this is, let's take the film out, and these are the colors that we'll be working with today. So, but first I'm going to put the transition in my crease area right below my brow bone area. So today I kind of want to do it different with my transition shade, and I'm actually using the ColourPop Wild Nothing palette. I'm going to go in with this matte shade here. It's like I can't explain the color, tannish, peachish, really light matte shade. I'm going to use that shade this morning, and I want to use my 535 by Morphe to pack this color in that area of my eye. And I did not set my base this morning, and I'm using my Playing in Makeup by Yolanda in the shade Foundation. And I'm just setting it all over this area of my eye. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so I think that's better. Now I'm putting the shade on the other eye. When I went on vacation, my allergies were fine, but now that I'm back, oh my God, they are ridiculous. It started back up yesterday. The whole time I was on vacation in Florida, by the beach, they were like so calm. I didn't even have these, I wasn't sniffling or anything. Now, it's back that I'm back. So just please bear with me. I do apologize in advance for all the sniffling and stuff that's going on with my allergies. And I'm just still blending. So I'm setting this eyeshadow base. Just a little more, then we're going with the palette of the day. And I'm actually enjoying doing my videos because it kind of makes me use my palettes, because I'm looking forward to doing my videos now with different palettes in my collection, so I can actually be them played in the palettes and create a look. And then also be able to know if I want to keep the palette or declutter the palette whenever I decide to do one eyeshadow palette declutter. But I'm not going to be doing it anytime soon, but at least right now doing these videos is keeping me on top of using different palettes when I'm getting ready for work in the mornings. So now we're going to go in with the actual palette today. I think I want to do, I don't know, but I do know I'm going to go in with this deep plummy purple shade on this 535 and put it in my outer V area and kind of stamp it first and place it right there, right in my outer V. You guys can see. Okay. Okay, I'm take a little bit more. And I'm just stamping it in that outer V area. Move you guys out just a little, because I feel like my face will be down in the camera and you can't see what I'm doing when it's that close up. So I'm going to do the same thing for this eye. Just stamp this shade in. And I got this shade, maybe, not this shade, I'm sorry, this palette, I think about 2 months ago, I believe. And I think it's still on her website for $39. That's what I paid for it. I think it was around her birthday week when I purchased it. But it may still be on there for that price. But I'll be putting the link down below on her website if it's still on there and available for purchase. So I'm just blending this shade. It's a nice shade and formula. So pretty. I'll do the same thing for the other eye. And these are blending like really, really good. It's not taking a lot of effort to blend them. But I do not own any of her Mothership. I think those are 12 pan palettes. I don't own any of those, but I do want at least one of them. But I just have not purchased any of them as of today. But I do have, I think, 3 of the quads that I want to dig into. I actually used one of them before, and I love that glitter shade in that last quad. Oh, I'm sorry. My mirror's falling over. That quad that I used, and it was really pretty. These shades are blending like really, really good. I like it. And I'm just blending out in circular motions, diffusing my edges. That's looking real good. So what I want to do now, I'm going to go in with this Makeup Shack brush by T88 and apply that same shade on this brush to pack it a little bit more into the outer V area. This is so pretty. So pretty. I like that. I'm going to just blend it closer towards the middle, the center of my eye, and get it ready for the other shades. So now I want to go in with, do I want to do gold or this shade here? Let's go in with this rose shade here and put it in the, make this area going up to my inner. This one I'm sleepy. From the inner, in the crease area. That's what I'm trying to say. And we're going to use this little pencil brush that I used on yesterday, kind of wipe it off. And that's the BH17 brush. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do that. It still have this red on there. We're going to go in with this, let's do this one. The Morphe. It doesn't have a name on it. It's just a little small, tapered blending brush. And we're just going to blend that from the inner corner in my crease area. These shadows are blending like little to no effort. Little to no effort. Oh my gosh, they're blending like so good. So I'm going to just take a little bit more. And I'm doing windshield wiper motions. And now circular motions. Windshield wiper motions. To kind of pack it on my crease. And I'm doing my windshield wiper motions. Now I'm going to use the same brush to pack in this deep mauve purple again, back into my outer V. Okay, I like it. These shadows are really good. So now I'm gonna take my trying to find my base booster, because I always want to use that. Even if I don't need it, I just like to apply it before I do any shimmer shades. So we're gonna go with, then we're gonna put that pink shade, that light pink shade on my lid. But let's prep my lids for it with the norm. The usual, applying my base booster to my lid. I don't think I'm going to do lashes today because I don't think my eyes are going to let me be great today with these sinuses pushing back through. Because I really feel like a little bad today, but not like sick, but with these sniffles and stuff like that, it's kind of like irritating. So I'm going to take, let's take the shade. We're going to take the deeper shade. Well, let's take this lighter shade first. I'm going to do a little different. I want to take my flat brush instead of my finger and see how this does. And it's just a V-stop. I think it came one of my monthly subscriptions. It may have been Ipsy, this brush. And I'm just taking some flat shader brush. I'm just going to take it and place these shadows because I want to be a little more precise this morning with this shade. And pack it on the other eye. This is a beautiful shade though. Pretty. I'm gonna pack a little bit more. I'm gonna have to probably get my family to go in and purchase one of those mothership palettes for me. At least when they get on sale. Between my husband and my daughter. See if I can convince them. Don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll try. It's worth a try, I guess. So now I'm going to go in with the metallic, the other shimmer shade, the plummy deep shade, and I'm going to apply that on the other part of my lid, close to my outer V. We're going to take it all the way over there because we can bring that matte shade back in if we need to. And we're just going to pack it on the other eye in the outer V and coming over into the center. I may have to use my finger for this. Let's do my finger. I think that's coming together pretty. It's more like a sheen type shade and not like a actual foil. It's more like a, to me, like a topper type feel. Now what I want to take this same finger, I just cleaned it off. We're going to take this lighter shade again and place it with my finger back into the inner corner just to see if it intensifies it just a little bit. Because I feel like this brush did not do what I wanted it to do. So I'm trying to see if there are actual like sheen, like thinner shades that are not as thick as other shimmer shadows that I use, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. I'm gonna just find a little bit more of this onto my outer V. It's actually pretty. I don't even know if my eyes gonna let me wear this makeup all day, the way it's just going on. So now I'm gonna take my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro number 5 brush. It's just a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna fluff out my edges before I move on to my face makeup. And everything looks pretty good though. I like it. Now these shadows perform like so good. Like so good. Little to no effort. I think if my allergies wouldn't have been kicking back in, I would be able to apply my lashes and everything. Because I love some lashes. But I'm not going to be able to apply them today. Because my eyes won't let me. Okay, so now I think we're pretty much done with this eye look. You know what? I want to go back in with this matte deep plum shade. Because I need to deepen back up this outer V. And stick it right on the outer V up into the crease. Give it a little definition back into this look. Okay, I think that's perfect. The outer V. So now I want to take this fiber brush by BH as well. And I like to use this brush a lot to just blend these shadows where they're connected. Make sure they don't have any harsh lines. And that's all I'm doing now. Between the shimmers. Because it kind of, to me, it blends them like real well together. So that is, I think that'll do it for the outer, the eyelid. That's pretty. So now I'm going to take this 535 and just blend this shade. I set my upper eye area and just blend that area together with the start of my shadows. I think that's perfect. So now I'm going to take my white, my Norm, and clean up around my eye area. I'm sorry for this sniffing. Okay, so I like the way it's turned. It's nice and rosy. It's not over the top. So I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see the eyeshadow look. And I'm sorry if I didn't have you all zoomed in like really, really close. But when I do that, a lot of times my head is like below the camera and you can't see what I'm doing. But this is the final eyeshadow look that I came up with using this palette. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back off camera, finish my full face, and bring you guys back in to see, you know, how this look came together with the rest of my routine. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, this is the final look. This eyeshadow is like really, really pretty. It's soft, rosy, a nice everyday eyeshadow. If you like pink. But I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see the final look. I really do like how this look came together. So this is the final look. I love how it really came together. So the other items I use, I'm going to share them with you all. I use the Mcgrath highlighting palette. Now I've had this for quite some time. This gold kind of like falls out. It's been falling out since I purchased it a couple of years ago. But this is the highlighting palette. And what I did was I used these two shades together in my inner corner to kind of highlight a little bit. I didn't want it highlight too much. It's like a subtle, nice, soft highlight because I didn't want to take away from my rosy pink eyeshadow look that I like today. I did not use the gold shadow today, but I did use these two. It's not the gold that's falling out. It's this middle one that just came away from the pan when it arrived in the mail when I purchased it a while back. I did not apply any more shadows on my lid. It is so pretty. Like I said, the formula is amazing. Amazing. This baby is worth it. If it's available and you want to purchase it and you like rosy, pink, mauve type tones, you'll love this palette. And you can also do a gold tone with a gold look with these two shades, but if you don't really want it to be all rosy, but you do have an option with that gold shimmer. But this is a great palette. The other thing that I did use was my Mcgrath Gloss, and this is in the shade Pixie Fire Nectar. I think that's what that says. Pixie Fire Nectar. I have it on my lips today, but I did line with, where's my liner? I can't find it. Me and this stuff is everywhere. I lined with, I don't know. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I lined my lips with the MAC lip pencil in the shade Nightingale, which is this shade here. I lined it first, then I applied this gloss on top of it. And I like how everything looks. And I bronzed this morning with my MAC. It's a old product in my collection. I don't even know the shade of it, but it's the bronzing powder by MAC, which is this packaging. It's like really, really old. But this is the shade I bronzed with this morning. So that's all I used to complete the rest of my face. No, I'm lying. I'm sorry. I applied my Juvia's Place blush in the shade Bella, which is this nice little brickish color blush. So I do like the way this look came together. I hope you guys like it. And if you have not done so already, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel and become a part of my YouTube family. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed planning this eyeshadow palette this morning. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.